You might have struggled to do 20 shifts without knowing that there's actually a cheese method for this. In this animal hospital, I can make you unstoppable with this best guide. Trust me, by watching until the end of this video, you will easily reach 20 shifts or even 100 shifts. Enjoy! For starters, it's okay to be just an intern class, but you have a choice. Whether you grind through it or you pay yourself to become a secret agent class. But to get started, let's hop to the actual game. The first thing you're gonna do here is to always take a copy no matter what. There's no limit on it, but only a cooldown of 180 seconds. You can take a sip up to 3 times before your coffee disappears. So, what you gotta do is to only sip 2 times and give it to the Barney. Because when you give it to the Barney, it will help you progress to his story. And it will be extremely useful for you for the late game and for you to get the class faster. And I will explain that further to you later in this video. With coffee, you can keep up your sanity stable, or else, if you lose all of your sanity, you will lose the game. In this early game, every time Doctor appears, it will give you a tips on what you gotta do in this hospital. And if you're a total beginner, I highly recommend to you to listen to his dialogue. But once you reach shift 4, you can just toggle the skip dialogue and you can save tons of time from this. So, there are 2 things in this hospital, patient and anomaly. But how do you identify them? First, let's identify the patients. Patient could have a round eyes with eyelids, almond eyes with bags, with eyelids, irises, round and almond with round shape, or even a snake eyes with a jug mouth. These patients are the one that you're going to protect the most, because if you lose 3 patients, you lose the game. So what you gotta do here is to accommodate them, treat them, and protect them. But the anomaly patients are the one that will end your career in your job. They can kill your patients, make you lose sanity, and lastly, devour you. They are the ones that have creepy smile, creepy eyes, crook face, x-ray face, stares in the camera, hollow face, twitching, and tiny creepy eyes. But be careful, because they can also do a shape that mimics the innocent animals. So be always check the photo you take and make sure they match, or else keep in mind those hunchback as well. They are also guaranteed anomalies, so they are quite tricky to spot on. And also on the static photo, they are also anomaly. And lastly, check their cameras. If they have uncanny look at it, then they're definitely anomaly. They can be staring at you, pitch black void, black bar eyes, stretched bodies, or mismatched ears or horns. Always check in many angles to make sure you don't miss any anomaly. But how do you prevent them? It's very simple. You can either shot them, taste them, knock them. You also keep in mind that some anomaly spawns in any room, like the bed monster, ceiling monster, ghost. How do you counter the stalker Chrisu? It's pretty simple. Look down immediately. It's hard at first, but you'll eventually get used to it. The bed monster is the worst outcome to get caught, because it can cost you tons of sanity and can delay your task for a long time. Of course, there are some gunner anomaly who can sabotage you, so always keep in mind those camera and your glass. So whenever this anomaly starts to appear, immediately shut the camera and you don't lose 20 sanity. You also have to take care of some parts of the hospital, like clearing the slime, fire, and the ritual. Your coffee is always gonna be your #1 friend whenever you lose sanity from these gunners. Alright, now you know how to spot anomalies and patients. I'm now gonna teach you how to cure the patients in the fastest way possible, so you can reach 20 ships easily without struggling. So there are 5 tips and tricks I can share to you to speedrun it. Number 1, focus on what you can do. What I mean here is that you have to prioritize the things that are close to you. One of my example here is to avoid waiting or following your patient towards their room, but you instead focus on accommodating the patients, shutting anomalies, fixing the cameras, and so on. Number 2, collect common items. You gotta collect common items that patients needed when treating, like maple syrup, medicine, or weed. This way you can save tons of time. Number 3, stand in center. When there is a patient in emergency, I recommend you standing in center so you can reach the item so easily. And at the same time, you can apply the treatment faster rather than walking. Trust me, this is really helpful. Number 4, memorize. Memorize where most of the items are can save you tons of time. You don't have to memorize where your patient is, but item only. This way, you can avoid confusion and get straight to the point. Number 5, red light. If you pay attention carefully, you can see the red light in each room. This means that the room is accommodated with patients. This is the reason why you don't have to memorize your patient's room, but instead just look at far away if there's a red light in the room number. Many new players doesn't know this, but I'm pretty sure this method will help them from not getting pressured finding patients in the hospital. So with those 5 best tips, you can easily reach 20 ships with one click. There are many ways to defend yourself and the patients in this hospital. Number 1. It can be fire extinguisher against fire. Number 2. Gun or taser against anomaly attacks. Climbing through high objects when you get chased. I noticed many new players are using gun or taser in a wrong way. They use it whenever they spot anomaly in the entrance, which is a waste of bullets. The right way to use it is whenever the anomaly is attacking your patients, you, or emergencies. There are also counters against hider who chases you. You can either use taser or gun, but what if you don't have it? You can just lure them to the bed monster instead, or just keep running and not get caught. And for the ghosts, you can also tase them or shoot them, but you gotta expose them first through fire extinguisher. And for the purple monster you see in the emergency room called tendrils, don't shoot it because it will count as kill. What you gotta do here is you treat them first, and when things go wrong, shoot him. With this way, you can easily become pro on defending the hospital and yourself from anomalies. Now we're gonna talk about how to enhance your entire run with Animal Hospital. You see, there are several upgrades that you need to keep in mind every time the shops open. And these are the top 5 item upgrades you need to prioritize whenever they appear. Number 1. Extra check-in. This is your top priority that you should buy whenever it appears because this thing is hella gonna make your run ×2 faster and is super worth it because it's cheap. I have compared my run with and without with this, and you wanna know the result? I've reached the ship 7 in no time with extra check-in. Number 2. Speed upgrades. It can be patience, NPC speed, and faster check-in upgrades. These are really helpful if you're speedrunning this game. Number 3. Machine upgrades. Same goes with speed upgrades, but less priority than the other one because they barely speed it up except for DNA analysis. Number 4. Speed boost. The speed boost can is so goated in late game, and I want you to buy it as much as you can because when you finally max upgrade everything, this speed can save you a lot. Number 5. Shoot people. This is a gun, don't mind the name by the way, but this is the most overpowered anti-anomaly item because you have 20 bullet with this rather than taser which is 1 or 3 use only, and it's hella overpowered. So that's the top 5. For the other like sanity or carry capacity, they are the least priority because your classes can overshadow them. And speaking of the class type, I have a sequence of class type that you should prioritize from cheapest to most expensive type of classes. Don't buy each one of the classes. If you want to maximize everything first, you gotta follow what I'm gonna say. So the best beginner class is Secretary. The reason why this is the best beginner class is because of its starter money. Comparing to Nurse itself, your starting money can easily outlast the Nurse by buying the carry capacity. Plus, you can avoid missing out top 5 items. And the best mid-game class is Paramedic. The speed cola is what makes this super overpowered because the amount of travel speed you're gonna get here is gonna save you tons of time and help you speedrun this game. And speaking of perks, it's super worth it the more you play it. It's honestly the best mid-game classes that you can buy. And lastly, for the late game class is the Surgeon. It's definitely the best class in the game right now. It got the decent stats, decent money, but what makes him special is his overpowered perks. His perks recover your sanity while giving you a speed boost every time you heal a patient. This is like being a psychiatric and paramedic at the same time. The goat of Animal Hospital. Now let's talk about what is the Barney story about. So there is a part where the police are finding the serial killer and you will never reveal him because if you keep him hidden, he will give you an extra coffee machine which will be so useful in late game. So how about you watch me how I become noob to pro in Animal Hospital. It's right above my screen, and if you want more help from Animal Hospital, why not joining my Discord as well. And as always, a fellow samurai says, to God be the glory.